What's going on? It's Cam in the building, Steve-O, hanging out with you, going over the wonderful little race car build I got called Betty Boop, you know, the space coupe, hanging out, working on the B16A3. I'm about to pull the battery box out, and I'm about to take the air box off, pull out some of the air system stuff, so that I can go ahead and loosen these AC lines and work on getting the AC pump taken out and take the belt off of her, get that stripped down so I can work on removing the exhaust cover and getting that stuff situated and moved around, you know. So we're going to go ahead and work at it a little bit here. And I've already taken the liberty to loosen some things, so I'll just go over some of this stuff with you, you know what I'm saying, as I do it. And yeah, we'll work on this and do some things together, and I'll show you a little bit of progress on Betty Boop, the space coupe. And yeah, so thanks for coming back to my channel, and I hope you guys are doing well. You have to hang on a second here, guys. I'm trying to get the tripod straight, and I think we're all settled. All right, so first off, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the extension and the 12mm, and we're gonna go ahead and get in here and loosen the battery box bolts, which I'll go ahead and make a couple of turns on each, and we'll go ahead and pull that loose. Don't worry about where the screws go. I got a thing underneath, and I'm catching screws as I pull them because this is stuff that I'm not going to need. So we'll go ahead and get the rest of that loose. This last one here. And voila. We'll go ahead and pull the battery tray out. There it is. You can see the battery tray, of course. It's going to get rust. Most battery trays do. But it's in really good shape for being a 1994. The car was very well cared for, very well maintained, very low miles. So yeah, guys, I am not sweating that. So now that we got that out, you can see down in here, you've got AC lines that go into the firewall. These are already cracked loose. I had the system drained yesterday. My buddy came by, hung out, we visited. He brought me dinner, which was awesome. I haven't had scallops and a fish sandwich in forever, so yeah, I grubbed out. But we're going to go ahead and loosen these lines. We're going to go ahead and remove this box here because I've already taken the liberty to take out these screws. These are 10mm screws, in case you're wondering. So these are 10mm, and the battery tray plate are 12mm bolts and screws. So I'll go ahead and set this back up here, and we're going to go ahead and remove this box here. Let me move the wrench out the way. My rag here on the tools so I keep my tools clean. I wipe down my tools if I get them dirty at all. I'm a weirdo like that, I guess you could say. But first, we'll go ahead and remove the air recycler for the pressure system for air intake. There it is. If anybody out there is building a Honda Del Sol and you need parts, please let me know. I work cheap, and I will hook you up for cheap because I'm just using the money that I make from selling off all the spare parts for building my own little car right here, as you see. And now we have the air box out. Voila, that's what it is, and there it is. So, with the air box out, the recirculator box, and the battery tray out, now we can come back and look and see what we got going on here. As you can see, the AC lines that are running, they're going to have to be loosened here because they run down in the bottom. But I'm going to go and have to take the bumper off as well here eventually. And you have two screws, one on either side here on the side of the lip. And then you have your bolts that hold the bumper in up top, plus your plastic pieces. Once you remove those, the bumper will come right off, and then you can take this air box out. You have to take it out from the bottom and remove it. And it's going to be good for me to remove that bumper anyway, because once I remove the front bumper, I'll be able to go ahead and get full access to the chiller and the other lines and be able to untuck everything and pull the entire AC pump out without having to mess with the power steering pump right now. The reason I say that is it's a manual rack, and even though it's a manual rack, in order for me to not have to have a power steering pump, I have to have a burp can on it, and I have to put an air filter on it and keep it filled with fluid. So I'm going to have to find a spot probably on the back firewall and redirect and reroute some of the lines from the power steering pump out of the rack to the burp box, just so that I can actually still have the rack controlling the front end without having the power steering pump taking up a bunch of space and not having to relocate it, because I'm not trying to do all that. The more weight I can get out of the car, the better. So that's what I'm working on right there with that. As you can see, as I got the air box off, it's always good to make sure you take a sock or something and put a sock over any of the intakes or anything like that. So if there's any critters or anything, and me living in the country, you can hear the animals, guys. Sorry about the roosters and stuff in the background. You probably hear the geese too once in a while making noise, but part of farm life, you know. So slow steps, little progress with Betty Boop. That's what I was waiting on. The major thing was to have somebody come and clean out the Freon so that I could actually disassemble the AC. If anybody needs an AC pump and the lines, the chiller, and a fan for a Del Sol, hit me up. You can have it for $200, man, and I'll ship it to you. So just let me know. I got a Cash App. I got other stuff going on too. So if you are interested, just let me know, and I'm gratefully appreciative for everybody that's watching the channel right now. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it up to a 10mm, and I'm going to go ahead and crack these lines here on the back of the firewall, make sure they're really loose so that they're easy to move when I go to reroute them, because I'm going to have to break down the other stuff here too as well. And I got no outside help from anybody, guys, other than watching like Brent and Jamie on PFI and watching Kyle rebuild the K-Series motors, little Greg from Good Time Greg's channel, all the guys out here that have been doing it for a while. Young Static, shout out to you, bro, because I wouldn't be motivated right now to do this if I wasn't been watching your channels lately. And don't let the algorithm get you messed up, bro. You're doing a good job, my friend. Keep doing what you're doing, Static. You're going to come around, bro. You're the only one out here that's got ads and videos out, you know what I'm saying, all over the internet. So you're doing good, my dude. Just keep doing what you do, you feel me? And to all of y'all out there that are having trouble right now, there's some people out there that are just going through all kind of stuff right now. Understand, man, God ain't going to give you nothing you can't handle, you feel me? And that's just on some real stuff. I've learned to understand that there's a lot of things we can't control, but we're in the middle of a spiritual war right now, y'all. And I wanted to show y'all, look at how good shape these bolts are in. They're in really good shape. I don't know if you can see it without it not tuning in. But I mean, they're in pretty damn good shape for a car that was from 1994. The only thing that was messed up that I pulled so far was the battery tray bolts, which you already seen. I just pulled it out. I already loosened them. I fought with them for an hour off the camera before I got them loose enough to take the tray out. So that's one thing, you know, I kind of cheated y'all on, but I didn't think y'all needed to hear me cussing and hooting and hollering and making all kind of crazy noise, you feel me? So it's just better that way. So guys, if you look down here, you'll see there's a 10mm bolt that holds your AC lines right here. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's 10mm, just in case you wanted to know. And I only got one hand and I'm using the tripod, so there we go. I'll just prop the tripod up like that, and we'll go like that. Okay, this is going to go up on the back of the firewall. Be careful not to lose that washer. Now that we know this is loose, and everything's loose off the back over here as well, because I know for a fact I don't have a tag on this side. I've already previously checked. So there's nothing as far as tabs holding that in place. So that's good. We can go ahead and remove this tab, because this can be used for more of my wire tuck stuff. And I don't know if you ever really seen it, guys, but I mean, for being a B series, the engine compartment is clean, y'all. I did a really good job wire tucking the car and rewrapping and looming everything. Even though the looms were old and everything was junk, I did whatever I could, you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm just out here to work and have fun and make some videos and try to do something with myself and stay occupied so I don't end up killing a bunch of pedophiles in government. You feel me? So yeah, that's where we're at. We're out here building a race car, hopefully to go really, really fast, maybe attack a world record, and maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I blow this shit up the first pass. Maybe I set a track record. Maybe it gets up there on the top somewhere and everything works good. Back at it again down here on the bottom on the AC pump to reduce the to redo these AC lines and undo these AC lines. It's the same as a 10mm bolt over here, guys. Let me hang on a sec. Let me move you around. So we're down to here now, and we're gonna be doing this right here like this. And I'm not gonna edit my videos, guys. You feel me? I'm sorry. I'm not a perfect YouTuber. I'm not gonna conform to the rules of YouTube stardom and fame. I'm not going to go to a party and run a train on Amelia or sell my soul like other people who you see all over in the race car circuits now and everywhere else. I can't do that, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a child of God, the Creator, and the Mother Gaia. I just want to build a car and go fast and have fun. You know? I don't see there's anything wrong with that. I just want everybody to be happy and free. I want everybody to have a good time. And I want everybody to know that you do not have to go to a party and sell your soul to be famous. Because being famous, once you're on top, there's no way up or down. There's no way but to fall. You feel me? So, I mean, come on. Why would you want to be up top when all there is to fall? It's pointless. And there we go. We got the bottom lines done. The top one I broke loose to give it a little bit of tension off of the deal here. This one, I have to take the bracket off. If you see right here, this bracket, I gotta undo that bracket. But see the screws, there are a little corrosion in there. But all in all, they're in pretty good shape. I can soak these in a little bit of oil and clean them up. And then I can send them off and put the lines back inside. And yeah, someone will have some good bolts still that are usable or reusable for the time being. Until such time that it won't be being. You feel me? So, anyway, so I got these lines loose, and we're looking down here at the secondaries, trying to see if we got anything underneath, and I'm noticing that I have looks like a bolt or some type of clip down here holding the AC line up underneath the fan, which is okay. I can move that around, but I'm going to have to move that once I get this other stuff out of the way. Let's see here. I think it's a snap clip, to be honest with you, down in here, guys. And if I can get to it, I can get to it. But don't think I can get to it. I might have to pop it with a pair of pliers. Yeah. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I don't know if you guys can see down in there. Let me zoom in here real quick and see. Alright, you see that little clip right there? That's the clip I gotta get to. And from the looks of it, I think I'm going to have to pop it from the back side to pull the AC line loose. So, on that note, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the video real quick. I'm going to pop that line loose, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Had to go get the long handle screwdriver right here. Reach down in here, press down on top of the fitting, and pop. That came right loose. So now our lines are pretty well loose. I just got to go ahead and loosen this line here and loosen the rest of this line here and pull it out so that I can put it back on once I get the pump out and everything else like that. So let me... Alright, there we go. A lot better. So here it is. One of my next videos too, I'll be pulling the valve cover off and I'll be cleaning it and stripping it down, and I will be going ahead and trying to hook up this little sand blaster that I got. As you can see, whole pile of fresh white sandblasting sand. That's for another video coming up. And yeah, so we're doing it big. We're gonna go big or go home. I might even take this and notch the cam gear cover off and turn around and come back and put a plastic cover on it just so you can see the cam gears. I think it would be really cool, but then again, maybe not, I don't know. I'm just in a place where it's loaded with sand, and I don't think it's very good for the gears. To be honest with you. But then again, it is what it is. And you can hear the badass children over there yelling and hollering as usual. There's the tile that we built out of nothing but scrap material from Facebook Marketplace and $125 worth of lumber and screws from the local mill. And now there's a giant pen for the turkeys, the ducks, and the geese, and the chickens have their own coop down there. As you see, it's a giant coop. It's like 2 stories, and then there's a little mobile coop that you can just barely make out there. But that's beside the point. Back to the video. As you see, lines are loose. The lines are going to come out, and we'll be loosening up everything, taking the fan out, loosening the other small low lines here in the front that connect up on the side. And yeah, so love you guys. Hope you're well. Stay focused, stay positive. I'll be doing another video here real shortly, so y'all enjoy. And this one's for you. Here, take a pull.